everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I want to show you two ways I personally use to paint a lot of foliage and bushes. Let's get started. Before getting into painting, let's talk about how to draw a bush. First, I draw an oval, and then I just form this oval into kind of like a cloud shape. Then I add little triangle leaf shapes along the outline of this cloud. Then I divide it into different sections using smaller oval shapes. And again, replace those straight outlines with little leaves. And here is our bush. For the colors, I will be using lemon yellow, primary blue, black, and white. To make a lighter green, I would use more yellow and white with less blue in it. And for a darker green, I would use more black and blue with less yellow. Now let's get started. So the first way to do it is wet on dry. I'm going to start by mixing a relatively neutral green, not too dark, not too light, and lay down the silhouette of our bush. Then I mix a darker green and divide it into sections, just like what we did in the drawings. And here I assume that the light source is coming from top left, so I generally make each of those sections darker in the bottom right and lighter in the top left. And the rest of it is just a process of adding lighter and lighter layers on top of each other. Keep in mind that you generally want to use more water at the beginning, and as you add more and more layers, you would want to use less and less water to make it more opaque. I generally like to work from dark to light, but it's mostly a personal preference. A nice thing about Gouache is that you can do it either way, and it is opaque enough that it doesn't really matter. And this is one of the two ways that I like to use to paint foliage. The second way is wet on wet. So I started by wetting the whole paper with clean water. Make sure to spread it out so there's no puddles on the paper. With this method, the first layer is actually going to be the lightest green. Then I still use the darker green to divide the bush into different sections. However, instead of doing layer by layer like the first method, I'm just going straight into painting many little leaves details. The general rule is still the same, so the darker leaves are gonna stay in between the section, and the lighter ones are on the top of each of our sections. As you can see here, this way is a lot faster, and it has also a lot more details than the other one. I personally like the wet on wet method more, but if the other part of the painting is better done wet on dry, then I wouldn't wet the whole paper just for the bush. And here we are. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below if you have any question or what you would like to see in the next video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!